coming to you from Niles, Illinois. Welcome to Ranger Station, your home for all things Power Rangers. I'm your host, Mike, and as always, I'm joined by my partner, Johnny.
Rangites and Ranger... Wrong time!
We practiced this.
We didn't. That was the problem. I did it wrong again. The first time.
For the first time.
Oh, ooh. Who are you?
What's up, Mongo? Hell yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining us
Welcome
here
to
in Ranger
Starbucks.
Station. Here we are talking
My
about...
boss is watching.
Alan?
Alan?
We are talking about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the 2016 Boom Studios comic book. We had Volume 1 here, which covers issues 0 through 4. It is written by Kyle Higgins and art done by Henry Prezetia?
Just Kyle Higgins.
Kyle Higgins.
He did everything.
It was a labor of love. But yeah, Johnny, what'd you think about it?
Like out of 10?
Sure. Or out of 5.
Oh, 8 out of 10 or 4 out of 5. Although 4 out of 5 sounds like it's a higher percentage, even though it's not. It just sounds like it's more.
Exactly, yeah. So
8 out of 10.
All right, so what did you like or dislike about it? What made it an 8 before I give you mine?
No matter how you cut it, it's a much more serious tone than any other iteration I've ever been involved in, and that's cool. And the tone of it carries through very much like the first 10 minutes of that new movie, which were like badass when Bryan Cranston was the Red Ranger, and you're like, this is what I'm in for, and then it got
Cranston
real.
Was the Red Ranger? I thought he's Zordon. Stuff happened? Oh man, do I have to watch that movie now?
Yeah, you do.
Oh god.
Oh man, you haven't seen that? I saw that with Eric from here.
Okay. To be fair, I heard not so great stuff.
It wasn't
about
great.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But also, it wasn't like. It wasn't great.
So that was not an 8 out of 10. That was more of a 6 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay.
But this, yeah, I like. It's not like the best, and like the writing. Some of the dialogue was a little okay. I do like the way that they're filling in backstory. You kind of have to know a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, that's
you
what
kind
I was
of
going to
do.
talk about. Is they definitely talk about events that so even though like I said, this series starts with issue 0, and the way that Boom does it, it's split between Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Go-Go Power Rangers. I believe Go-Go is the prequel. I believe that's like more introductory stuff, or like them.
It is?
I believe that was what my understanding of it was. Like some more beginnings.
Why aren't those in any cool collected editions? Hold on.
They're in your big books.
Not all of them.
But yeah, not all of them. That's like the lead up to.
But just the crossover ones in
exactly,
Shattered Grid.
yeah.
They're not in year 1 and year 2. That I know. See?
Yeah. That's weird.
Well, we're gonna go.
So I
You
would
think that's a prequel? Oh shit, dog.
That was my understanding of it.
I just got a hankering for pizza because you're talking about prequels.
What's up, Charlie?
He walked in at a weird time.
That is a much better intro. God damn it, the roll started over.
What I said?
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
Oh yeah, it's time to conquer Earth. Oh man.
And then we just start yelling that.
I do oh man a lot. That's one of my things.
I don't know. For me, I'd say maybe closer to
somehow
a
spelled
7 out of 10, maybe 6. I don't know, man.
I can see why. I'm not gonna get all defensive on this like I would about like the Dark Knight Returns or something.
The art I'm a fan of. Hendry's doing the Lord's work. Like I think, but we talked about this too. When they're out of their suits, there's something about the faces sometimes that like
they're not
quite
very
good
good
for you. Like especially I remember there's a few panels where Tommy, like there's a lot of like close-ups of him, and I'm like, his face doesn't look that good.
Written by I'm sorry, I just totally.
No, you're fine. Who's it written by?
Written by Ryan Parrott and covered by Dan Moore. The untold personal story of what happens to Jason, Kim, Trini, Zach, and Billy following in the days after they first become Power Rangers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fighting evil is hard, but surviving high school may be even harder. That's not true. High school was a freaking cakewalk compared to fighting villains. I've done both with regularity, and let me tell you, one's a lot easier than the other. Yeah, I'm really into this Go-Go Power Rangers now that I've looked at the cover of one issue.
But
and saw who wrote it.
But yeah, this one, and also the fact that I kind of threw you into it. Like, so obviously we both watched the show as kids.
Okay, is this a Bulk and Skull cover swipe of a Bill and Ted movie poster?
Yes.
Wait, you already know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I remember. I've seen that one.
This?
Yeah, that's the first one where they're
Bill and Ted's Big Adventure.
Yeah, where they're on the telephone box. It's Bulk and Skull. So also, so in that intro, I was Bulk, you were Skull. In real life, we're both just Skull. I've realized that in our comedy duo, it's just two skulls.
Ways. We're just skulling around.
Skulling around, yeah.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's only available. There's 32 issues and then 2 one-shots. I assume they're like free comic book day ones from 2018 and 2019. And then there's 7 trade paperbacks, and that is it. That is all that's available.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not. It's just a one-shot. It's $7.99. The opposite to free comic book. Twice as much as
paid
comic books.
Day, yeah. But yeah. So long story short, like the art kind of does it for some panels. The writing, I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss with some of the stuff. I
can agree with that.
We're writing for teens, and but also like you said, it is obviously the most mature version of Power Rangers that we've seen. Like they do kind of tackle some stuff like, you know, Tommy and it's basically PTSD and trying to like break the brainwashing of Rita.
Some real life behind the scenes things happen in their home lives.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
are mentioned in the background, which actually
they
the movie did
they
touch on
allude-
that a
they
little
allude
bit.
to it,
I gave them
for
credit
the
for
Pink
that.
Ranger, right? Yeah, like some of her stuff they.
Well, and then there was the thing with the Black Ranger where he was like saying, remember he was like, "Oh, I was up late," and they like kind of alluded to something going on, and then
Okay.
they like didn't touch it.
Yeah. I mean,
on it
again, we're only 4 issues into it, so like that stuff. What's going on there? We'll have to read to find out.
Zacharias.
Zacharias.
Why isn't this on Zach's deck? Because this is Adam. This is not Zach.
Oh.
Oh, unless this is from the movie.
I mean,
Is this
that's
from
the movie version of.
Oh, then it is Zach. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Mastodon. He's got the
He does have
horns.
Mastodon. You're right.
We've talked about this before, so it's old hat.
Looks like a
but
mustache. No, you're not gonna unsee it.
Whose favorite Ranger? It's Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Which is such a shame because in this he's like down on himself so hard. I just wanted to reach
yeah,
in there and be like, Billy boy, we all love you on this side of the page.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know where
We
he's
really
getting that
do.
from. Like, you're not a fighter, but we see him fighting dudes.
You,
Like,
you fight dudes and you're smart.
Exactly,
You're
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of a stud.
If anything, he's the
It's
best of them.
Like, yeah.
Are we both the Billies too?
Did we?
Or
I
both
feel like we
Skull
talked about
Boys?
this. It was David Yost gay or was Billy the character gay?
I
or
believe
both?
Billy was. Or no, David Yost. Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
actor.
Okay.
'Cause I
Okay.
don't think they certainly didn't touch that like as a night.
No, I just didn't know if that was
Oh, yeah, of
something they
course.
changed because I
Oh, yeah,
know it
that's-
was mentioned
That's
on
why
here.
he became, you know, in the gay community, like heralded as like a local hero.
He was a pretty local hero in Angel High or Angel Grove. Angel
Exactly,
Grove.
yeah.
You know, they mentioned some streets in here that are very Chicago-esque. I don't know if you noticed that. I think they're just streets that are in every state. Did you know there's Lawrence Avenue in New York? That really pissed me the hell off. I did not like that.
Speaking of things we didn't really like, oh boy.
What?
No, I like this one. Hey, I don't know, man. All right, let's get into it.
It's okay. We get again. Like, I'm not gonna be like, what are you talking about? Like, I totally get that it's like just okay, but like, I'm willing to buy into it. I liked it. I liked it. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it had just enough dark. I really like these variants.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've got some sweet variants too still on the wall here.
We do. Of these ones?
Power Rangers going to.
Oh wait, let me see.
So we have it here. I'm pretty sure, unless the people futzed around with it, Dave.
Wait,
I
David,
think,
you read this?
I think I have ours under P for both Mighty Morphin and Go-Go, because
Are you collecting both series?
I consider them both like the superlatives as like amazing.
If you're gonna, he's got a point. That's actually.
I can't.
You're not wrong though.
I
Wait,
can't abide that.
half are an M and half are in P. That I don't agree with. If half were in G and half in M, you'd be onto
that's what we're
something.
getting at.
I'm judging you a little bit. Yes, what? Yes, you read? You collect these both?
They've got that new series, Mighty Morphin NP. Yeah.
Oh,
there you
nice.
go. But yeah, I feel like I would put Go-Go and Mighty Morphin both under P for Power Rangers, and then you would just have Go-Go in front of Mighty Morphin. But that's just
I would
me.
agree with that.
That's where I do it, just because.
So are you caught up then reading wise? Is Go-Go good? Should I go buy those trade paperbacks? I won't buy the single issues.
John, you
but-
should go buy them.
Oh, hell yeah, I should. That's sold. Damn, you're a good salesman, David. Thank you.
Yeah, that's Hey, well,
do you know who you're talking to, bro? That's like what I do for work. I disagree. I think it's fun as hell.
55,000.
I haven't worked since I got this job, it feels like. No, I mean, I do stuff here. I hope Alan didn't take that the wrong way. No, it's just I love what I'm doing so much, it doesn't feel like work. It's not like slinging lattes where I had some jerk in my face. Although today at the mall.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm not going to talk about that on the stream, but man.
Maybe on Tuesday.
Maybe on Tuesday. Yeah, that's Tuesday talk with
Tuesday
Zach.
Talk. Yeah, that's
I should tell Zach on stream to get his reaction. Man, I must be tired because my one eye keeps going lazy and I can't stop not noticing it, and that's a bummer.
You need more coffee, man.
Gloria Jean, coming in clutch. Gloria Jean's, located at Niles Mall. Golf Mill Mall in Niles.
Now, as we said at the beginning, coming to you from Niles, Illinois. Dave, so one of the reasons that I would say that is I think I'm coming from the retail end of it of when it comes to stuff like that and also Spider-Man, I try to keep those together. Like, I usually put the Spider books next to each other. Like, Amazing Spider-Man should be by, Spider-Man Peter Parker, because I feel like at that point, like, especially for people buying stuff here, like, if you're in the Power Rangers section, if you're already by, like, PR and there's Mighty Morphin, I feel like having Go-Go there is better too, because otherwise, like, you're in two different sections looking at G's and M's, so having it all together, I feel like that's how I rationalize it. But again, there's people who, much like the Amazing Spider-Man, does Amazing Spider-Man go under A or S?
I have two things to say real quick. Just, you know what I was doing? We're doing something special at the end of the show today. We're going to do it on an unboxing. Did you hear me just struggle to say that? That was ridiculous. I am tired.
I struggle to say everything, my man.
I got something in the mail today that we've been talking about in the stream since this stream started. And it came in the mail today.
Yes,
exactly. That is correct. That is undisputable. And actually, I want to comment on that. There's a, I don't know if I've talked about this on here. Did you already unbox it? No. When? No. Sorry. I don't think my girlfriend understood what I'm saying. She was like, did you unbox it? And I said negative, and then she sent me a frowny face. And I'm like, but you get to watch it now.
Exactly. Yeah, now everybody gets to.
Oh, she's typing again. She might have realized her mistake. Yeah. Maybe she's watching. Maybe I'm in trouble. What was it? Oh, in the Simpsons, there's a comic book guy in an episode.
Yes.
He's at a comic store or at a flea market, and he's going through. Did I talk about this?
No.
Yeah, and he's going through, and he's like, somebody put the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Mans with the Amazing Spider-Mans. Exactly, yeah. And as a kid, I was like, I want to know what that means, but I don't know what that means. Now
you do.
Now I feel your pain.
Like, that's the thing. It is kind of a word, a classic cliche argument of, where does Amazing Spider-Man go?
She didn't get that.
It goes under S. Spider-Man, and then afterwards you have the superlatives like amazing or spectacular. So it just makes sense. Because also, if you're looking for your Spider-Man and you've got to like especially for us, like that's like 5 different cabinets you've got to go down just to get to Amazing Spider-Man. That doesn't make sense. You want them all together.
Yeah, that's just.
Also, again, like.
Well, even when I organize them in my home. Oh, also, wait, David Shook. Are you complete? Shook or Shock? I always wonder. Let it be a mystery. Don't tell me. I like this better. Do you? Are you a completist, or can you start a run in the middle of a series? Like I used to be a completist, and now I'm kind of comfortable starting my Amazing Spider-Man at 238. Because prior to that, I don't know, dog. Between issues 135, 140, and 238 are kind of rough. Right down me, bro. I was thinking about you before we went on the chat. I was like, where have our regulars been? Hell yeah.
Amazing right down me.
Goes under R.
Goes under R. Thank you.
My man.
Spectacular show.
Back in the chat. Talking Power Rangers here at Golf Mill Mall, Niles, Illinois. That's Golf Mill Mall, Niles, Illinois. Why are we plugging it so hard today, man?
We gotta. People gotta know. Yeah, John, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
When you're done texting.
Well, to get another viewer.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you gotta send the links out. We gotta blast it. We gotta start posting on Facebook more. We're gonna talk about next week. We're probably gonna.
No, Facebook. You sound like an old man. Instagram is the way of the future. That's Golf Mill Mall, Niles, Illinois, located at the intersection of Greenwood and Milwaukee and Golf Road. That's Golf Mill Mall in Niles, Illinois. I've never practiced that before, so I give myself an 8 out of 10.
We're next to the AMC.
We are next to the AMC. No, bite your tongue. The AMC is next to Pastimes. Hell?
To be fair, we get more customers.
Robin and Batman, is that how you say it?
We're probably making more money than them these days.
These days? This is Pastimes at Golf Mill Mall in Niles, Illinois.
Days. Exactly, especially.
We make the most money in the mall, okay? We're the most money team in the mall.
Kind of. All right. Let's get into it.
Wait, you're listening? I think that means my girlfriend's listening now. I hope you're on. Send me a text if you are. Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Make him sweat.
I'm already sweating. It's hot in here. Mike's here. No, it's comfortable. This room temperature, water's, the ice isn't melting. It's good.
Damn right, Dami. I missed you, my man. Hope you're doing all right.
We did miss you.
Are you taking classes right, Dami? I know you're in high school.
I'm also taking class now.
Classes? I know, I saw.
Are you taking biology? Oh yeah, you were Facebook friends. Oh yeah, the college rules stuff. That's a throwback. Radami, are you taking biology by chance? Can we bounce some biology off each other? Because I'm. Oh.
Oh, I hope everything's okay, my man.
Yeah, definitely. We want you to be safe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah, free code card for Radami. Let me see where we got it. I'm gonna give Radami one from the good stack, so don't worry.
Handpicked by Mike himself. Michael Kaiser works at Pastimes, located
in
Niles,
Illinois.
That's right. Corner of Milwaukee and Gulf Road.
Yep.
Did you give him that code?
Oh, I'm gonna send it to him after the stream.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't know that worked. I thought you were gonna give it to him now.
Radami, are you ready? Radami, tell me if you're ready. I can show it to you now. But regardless, in the meantime.
So, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue 0, prologue, opens up with this pretty dark ass scene
I'm like, ooh,
of I loved it. This is what hooked me right away. Of the Green Ranger Tommy standing over a pile of dead Rangers. Again, you kind of got to know some background, so we're just jumping in. If you don't know, then you're behind. Sorry, we're not explaining everything. So
what's a Power Ranger? What's a Power Coin?
I had to look that up. No, I'm kidding. I definitely didn't. I still have my Power coins from when I was a kid. I definitely do. They're all in my little superhero box.
That's a stream. That's a stream for another
Someone's got to save the world on a Tuesday. All right. So, opens up with Tommy standing over this pile of dead Rangers with Rita Repulsa behind him, thanking.
Well, sorry to hear that, Radami. I'll make
Absolutely.
That. You know what? 2 code cards, Radami.
2 code cards for Radami. And we'll keep your dad in our thoughts, and I do mean that. No sarcasm at all. For real. Hope he's okay. But, so Tommy slaughtered these Rangers, Rita Repulsa behind him, thanking him for helping him shape, and you're like, what the hell is going on? And then we cut back to reality, and it's Tommy in a car with Jason, normal Tommy. Yeah, he's kind of just having a daydream about killing the Rangers. But we got Rita Repulsa, not actually, it's kind of like a
Force Ghost.
Yeah, we'll go with Force Ghost for now. We don't. I mean, she knew what she was doing. She was connected to him.
Yeah.
It's not just in his head, is my point.
What?
Well, I mean, it is, but do you think she was aware that he was doing this, Rita Repulsa?
I believe so.
That's what I thought.
Some of the way they talk about it, but it's the connection gets severed later, and we'll talk about that. But,
right. Okay.
And they're arriving at school.
No, it's just. Okay. We're gonna talk about this now. What's up with her breastplate, bro? Was that one of the things you wanted to talk about?
Yes,
it was. Okay, good.
At a later point, but that was always the case. She always had the Madonna.
That's what I was gonna ask. I don't recall that. Is that true? I didn't look it up intentionally.
She always had that Madonna power.
I can't believe that. I was like, why are they over exaggerating that for the book?
Those are some real, some traffic cones that she just.
Yeah, we'll get a close up later, but they're poking out behind Tommy there, and that's As soon as I saw them, I was like, whoa, that's a talking point.
Maybe not as pronounced, but I mean, that was definitely
a little weird. Yeah, so they're going to school, and basically, Tommy just joined the team as a good guy. He broke away from the bad guys, so that kind of happened prior to the prologue. But anyway, so they show up to class, and it's Tommy's first day kind of as a good guy, and he's all nervous, and they're just walking him to class, and that's basically it. But he's kind of having these visions of Rita Repulsa still, because she was the one who gave him his Green Ranger powers.
That's 3 code cards. Sorry, continue.
Got it? Oops.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he's kind of having this vision, and he's like, all right, guys, I gotta go. I can't deal with this. It's true. The breastplates.
Yeah,
so those are where they really popped out, and I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, this is an adults-only comic. Yeah, that one especially, they're 2 feet out in front of her.
Yeah, not strange.
Exactly, Oh, something my dog also got ran over. That's 4 code cards right now.
We have a chart somewhere where you can see what they're all worth.
Yeah.
So then it cuts back to Rita Repulsa on the moon, on her moon base, and her dude, whose name I forgot. His name even get set? I just remember him from the show.
F, but
Frenzelram. He's the one who makes the little monsters, and they puts them in this thing.
Clay,
It's just such a throwback. I remember a lot of this shit.
He's got a point, yeah.
Actually, dude, you know what she's commented on multiple times? Is she tuned in? I think it had to be the Betty Page episode. Yeah, and she was like, "Is this what you guys talk about?" And I was like, "If it comes up, like, we don't bring it up."
To be fair, it's
news.
In your defense, Christina, a girl, is the one who usually gets them, and we're talking about it for her. But
Christina, miss her, man. Pour one out for Christina. Where is she?
Christina.
Probably working. Miss you. Miss those fries. She brought us some checkers.
Fries.
Yeah, there was no innuendo. She brought us French fries one day after stream.
Johnny here,
Yeah.
Tommy's codes and boobs. To be fair, we're not wrong, yeah.
And then, there's just some, school stuff happening. Kimberly's texting in class, not paying attention.
Exactly.
And then,
Tommy is distracted.
Yeah, they get attacked by the monster as an episode of as it happens in Power Rangers. Monsters pop out of nowhere. And then, boom, it's Morphin time right off the bat. All 6 of them. Cool shot. Here's the thing, man. The artwork, we were talking about this. It looks kind of weird here, but here it looks badass.
Yeah,
it looks childish.
The detailing in the mechs and their suits is really good, but Tommy's face, if you want to go back, all their faces are just kind of flat.
They're very blah. Look at that. I could draw that.
Let's get a pencil.
All right, give me a pen, buddy. I'm confident.
That's right. Tommy says, "Nice haircut, Johnny."
It's okay, thank you. I'm not a big fan, but I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I'm handsome either way, so I'm cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's Morphin time. Boom. They pop out, get the Megazords right away, because hell yeah, dude, Megazords. Look, dude, he looks so badass with the Mastodon head as he shielded.
I know, I saw that too. I'm like,
I had these toys, man, as a kid.
Was the shield always that?
Hell yeah, dude. And then there was a sword, too, which I think the sword just came out of nowhere.
The sword I remember, but, the shield, I was like, I don't remember that, that sweet Mastodon thing. I'm like, it's a good look. I just didn't honestly remember that one.
Yeah, it's cool as hell, dude.
Probably Green Ranger. I feel like that's when Tommy would drop an F-bomb.
Probably wouldn't, yeah.
Shield was some of the time, okay. Well, what happens to it when it's not?
Do you remember when it would also be the one where it was sitting down, before it stood up and it would roll? Remember that? See, we're all the same. We're all cut from the same cloth here. We're all such nerds. I love it.
Power Rangers
if I was in a different setting, you guys remember in Power Rangers, everyone would be like, "You're a loser." And
I'd be
like,
a good animation of him standing up. Yeah, exactly. Just rising from his grave.
Clearly the toys. They just had someone lift him,
propping him up. All right.
But yeah, there's a battle scene. Dragonzord. Dragonzord goes to go in for the kill. Caffeine, dog. All the time.
Why are our boys firing shots?
Yeah, wait.
Mongo, I was gonna add you a code card.
Wait, that's a shot? I don't do drugs.
Well, caffeine. It's
caffeine.
A drug.
Yeah, okay. So, there's this battle scene. Dragonzord gets locked up because, for some reason, Dragonzord gets locked. You know what I liked that they made? That there has to be a connection between...
Yeah, they made it very much...
kind of like Evangelion. Charlie.
I was going to go the more contemporary Pacific Rim.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like drifting, you needed to be in sync, but in this case, with mentally in sync with your Zord. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're high on comics right now. That's all it is.
Rolling. Love those inks.
Some good work by the colorist.
Do you know you can use Bible paper for that?
Yeah.
You do know that? Okay, that's not just a thing that my group of friends do. Oh, you know who told me that? You know who taught me that was Joe Fegley. Ralph? Ralph definitely did it, but Joe Fegley taught me that. I'm dropping names I shouldn't be dropping on the stream. That was a full name. Sorry.
Everybody, yeah.
Whoops.
Exactly. We'll edit it in post. We don't have any post.
Oh yeah, no.
Locked up because he's traces. Yeah, that too. His mind is elsewhere.
But then, he forces it to go in for the kill, kills this monster dude. But then, he loses control of the Dragonzord, and the tail whips out and hits this bridge and almost kills these people. Thank God for Kimberly, who... Amy Jo Johnson? Is that her name?
That sounds like a name.
I think that's her real name.
You're throwing out multiple real names right now.
I just say a conglomerate of of real names, and then he's Jason David Frank, and is she Amy Jo Johnson? Are those their names? I gotta look that up.
Charlie says yes.
For both?
I would. Well, I don't know the second one. I don't think he's caught up yet.
Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson. Those are some hick names. But she gets in and saves them, and...
so real quick.
Now
we're going to begin with my parts, my nitpicking. If you can bring this a little bit closer to that camera.
Oh, we can.
This this panel
Yeah.
right here. Also, what's up, Raidami? Thanks for the bits for your boys. Thank you as always.
Okay.
Let me kind of bring this a little bit closer here. I don't know
Okay.
if we can see it. So she zooms out, and then she's going to scoop them up. Sorry, I gotta like really finagle this. But she's in a jet, and the jet catches these falling cars, and they're fine.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, I'm cool with the moon basin villains and teenagers with power coins, but the physics of the bridge breaking make no fucking sense. There, I dropped the F-bomb. There it is.
It was Johnny. He was the ranger that said it. Why? I can't. It's gonna come up later, Charlie, and don't you worry.
And it's not a show, it's a comic book. It's an adult form of entertainment.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. If it was the kid show, yes, but this is an adult, mature rated comic book. You saw the cones, Charlie. This is M rated. This ain't your daddy's
Power Rangers.
Exactly.
Although we're of the age of fathers now, and we were the ones who grew up on Power Rangers.
This is your daddy's Power Rangers.
This is your daddy's Power Rangers. And it's phenomenal.
Yeah, that bugged me. I saw that and I'm like, all right, here
that,
we go.
Okay.
I'm in.
There were some points that I was like, I might should point this out and I'll agree. That is not one of them. Which one's 11?
Exactly, yeah. Wait, who's 11? Right,
Dude, this haircut's funky, bro. It dips in right there. What's going on with that? I can't. I'm just so upset with this. I was so handsome before. Now I'm like an 11 or 12 out of 10. That's what Raidami was saying.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, out of 10. So, you know, after Tommy almost kills these people, but not really Tommy, we know, like, they go back to the headquarters with Zordon and Alpha 5. Bro, remember how annoying he was in the show? He's like C-3PO, dog. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is a good analogy. Rangers!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He had some tick that he always did, yeah.
What's the first one you did?
I don't know. There's something weird. Regardless, we got Zordon.
Oh, I'm bad as your, like, thing.
It's a kid's show, but it's an adult's comic, Charlie.
So basically, they're all like, "Hey, why'd you almost kill those people?" And he's like, "I didn't do that," and like, which I thought was very accusational on their parts. I was like, you know, but this guy did just dip away from the bad guys recently, weeks ago.
They were gonna have their 1-2 punch. He failed upon that. Thank you, Raidami. That's to be fair though. That's a degree of magnitude though. That extra
he's got
one,
some flow, dog.
Not really. It's not good. Thank you though. I appreciate it.
The hell?
I also appreciate it, Raidami. You're both wrong, but you know who's right.
Reader Repulsa.
Always. But yeah. So they start playing him, and Tommy blames his controls. He's like, "Oh, it's something with my Megazord wasn't working.
Yeah.
The Dragon Zord.
The controls.
He's like, "Oh, you know, it locked up. It wouldn't let me do the thing. I apologize for like almost killing at least 2 cars worth of people." Thank God for that jet that flew by and caught them.
Yeah, and they're basically like, all right, well, we're going to look into that. You know, Billy will do his Billy thing.
Yeah, as he wants to do. And then, hold up, who's this?
Knockers Jr.
Yeah, that was one thing that I had to look up. Because, one, I did not remember Scorpina.
No, is she new to this?
No. Like, she's... Or at least, she's in, like, the old Sentai shows. But I didn't remember her at all, so I had to look it up, and that's why.
Okay, Raidami, fair opinion. I don't agree necessarily, but I respect the hell out of that. For a kid your age, you get points for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you.
Hooters, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie.
Oh, now my girlfriend's never gonna go to Hooters with me. Thanks, guys. Actually, we got it to go the other night, and it was okay. It's just not the same when it's in a container.
Yeah, you have to be there. You have to be there to enjoy it.
I don't care if the guy gives it to me. I just want the food. I don't care about the girls. I don't care about Rita Repulsa. I care about the Power Rangers. So, this chick Scorpina.
Yeah,
I kind of do remember her actually from the show. I do actually.
Also, I was like, how are they getting away with that in the kids show? I'm like, the Rita Repulsa. That's at least. Whatever. She's pulling up in a boat to where the fight happened in the water, and she's like dredging something.
A rowboat, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that too. Just like, where did she get that? Whatever. And she's pulling up, and she gets the crystal that fell out.
Yeah, there was a crystal. Wow, I never realized that was her hair, dog.
What? The horns?
Yep.
Yeah, Johnny. We just talked up how much you like Power Rangers and how much you know about it. You were throwing out real names of actors
and actresses.
Man, Honestly, I'm sure some kids' favorite. That's the perfect age
Bro,
for it too.
as soon as we get off the stream, I'm watching the hell out of that Power Rangers intro. Because it is so in my head right now.
That movie, yeah.
After 10,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth! Go Power Rangers! Hell yeah, dude! What a theme song! That song has been stuck in your head for 25 years, so they did something right.
Has been, yeah, literally.
It has.
And
So they're getting so she gets a crystal out of the water and brings it back to Rita, and basically we don't know what the crystal does, but it's gonna bring forth the Armageddon, and she put it inside the monster so that when Tommy attacked it, it like absorbed green coin energy, something like that.
Green coin energy, yep. Green chaos energy.
Yeah, green chaos energy, which like cool. You know what? This is very Majin Buu-esque if you're a Dragon Ball guy.
Man, Thomas the Tank Train is a banger, right on me. You're not wrong. Yeah, so she's using it to like store power. Charlie, you're looking at that team of teenagers.
Wait,
we are Bulk and Skull.
Wait, Raidami, how old are you? Are you under teen?
Under teen? No, he's teen.
You're teen?
He's probably got a TikTok. And then we've got our intro right here that we just did. The Bulk and Skull. Man, I am under teen, the worst superhero or the best.
I am under teen.
I feel like
better than Ovaltine.
12, right? I mean, you're not 12. I don't believe that. I thought you mentioned. Well, also, right now he mentions like 5 different ages every stream.
So do I. So I'm in the same boat as that.
The best troll we've got. But we've got Bulk and Skull, which I've got to say, for whatever reason, I totally forgot about them until this part. I'm like, oh, that's right. They were like the comedic relief in that.
Oh, for sure.
And then they've got their own TV show that they do that's basically following up. Exactly right. I mean, you keep me on my feet, and I appreciate that.
And I like that they kind of gave like the background here in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Power Rangers first showed up with this, then, and that. So you're like, oh, that's how it was done.
Because what we just finished up there was issue 0. That was like a
prologue.
A prologue 1. Yep. And then this is actual issue 1. So on issue 1, of course, they're gonna recap who the Power Rangers actually are, what it's about. Thank you, Mongo. I will never ask Mongo their age because I respect them too much. So. Mongo, how old are you? But you're college age. We've talked about that.
College level.
Yeah, that's fair. Mongo could be in our construct of age could be like 14, but talking about doing the higher education. So of course, it all works out in the end.
So basically, they're giving a recap.
Face.
Yeah, it's terrible. And then this looks like a painting down here. Right,
I mean, I saw that. I'm giving you the extra code because I know Camaro does not play Pokemon. He is just here to yell at us. So.
Oh, he doesn't yell at me.
Wait, yeah. He doesn't yell at you. I gotta find more code cards.
Find him. So yeah, Bulk and Skull are basically going around asking people their opinions because they saw the Green Ranger working with the Power Rangers for the first time, and like they knew the Green Ranger was a bad dude. And some people are like, guys deserve a second chance. Other people are like, nah, you're evil once, you're always evil. They asked Jason, not knowing he's the Red Ranger, and he's like, no, it's cool, man. Like if that guy wants to change teams, like let him change teams. It's basically what's going on.
Very, very diplomatic.
Yeah. So. A lot of banter, and then you see them in class doing teenager stuff. Zach's sleeping, not paying attention. Kim was texting earlier. Really, really shitty students. Real shitty. Would not want them in my class. Would want them saving me though, and the real world, but not in my. If I was a teacher, Fs. There's your Fs. You know which Power Rangers get Fs? All 5, because they don't pay attention in class.
Exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't really actually study. We never see them studying. They're just texting in class as the Pink Ranger. They've got like their stuff at home that they're not doing their homework.
This guy talks like me, Jason. Dude, you're getting louder. That's something I would say. Well, dude.
You would be the one getting louder though. That would be me saying, dude,
you're getting louder. And I'm like, back the fuck up.
And I'm like, Johnny, you're peaking the mics with your yelling.
I haven't peaked too hard today.
I'm looking at the levels here. We've been peaking.
Oh man.
Also, Mongo with those comments.
What do you say? Even a newborn can hit a doobie.
Yep.
Doobie, huh? All right. This guy definitely knows what you can do with Bible paper.
Charlie, why is Trini getting you good grades?
Oh, she does pay attention to Billy, she says, when they're going in the Dragon Sword.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, no, wait, Billy, it talks about, no, wait, they're all shitty students. Because remember in the beginning when they're like, oh, we have a test today. And the guy's like, I don't know. And Billy's like, I sent you all notifications and study guides.
Billy's a good teacher. Billy's the good.
Yeah, so you're right, 5 of them are going to fail, not Billy.
Exactly, yeah, all of them.
My Billy, sweet Billy boy, I knew you. What movie's that from?
I don't know.
Billy Madison! What? Even my girlfriend knew that. Didn't you? She's not watching. I think she was listening, so she didn't see me do that. What the hell is that pucker sound? Go, go, Pucker Rangers.
I don't think that's how the song goes right now, but close.
No, but you throw another Billy reference. I totally dig that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Simpsons reference as well. That counts.
Exactly.
There's a Simpsons reference.
Because Michael Jackson was on The Simpsons.
So yeah, but they're all like meeting at lunch, and Tommy's like, "Oh, I got in lunch early," and they're like, "Oh, we gotta go." Tommy, see him sitting here all alone at the lunch table? He would steal 30 bags of lunch.
Exactly.
But basically, Rita's just antagonizing him still.
Mm-hmm. Still demonizing him. Just. Me, bro, you haven't.
No, I haven't. Why don't you bite your tongue there, kid?
No, I was saying he would. I think.
Oh, you
steal.
You would not steal. Okay, yeah, Simpsons in your life right now, dog. Did you see the Simpsons tattoo? This is from the first episode, dude. Moth. First episode. It's one of my favorite shows. Top 3 all time.
Oh yeah.
For sure. How does it rank on you? Top 5?
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I grew up on it.
Just like this. So wait, what is her place called though? That I didn't remember.
Yeah, that weird neon sign. I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah, like,
you know what I didn't remember
place.
until they mentioned it was that it was on the moon.
Yes, that part I forgot. But then I also got like a weird nostalgia bomb when they showed that the dude who makes them, that like rap.
So I'm saying,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh hell yeah, I'm like something. A lot of this comic like has been just like unlocking these weird parts of my brain that I had not remembered. Yeah, like same with this guy,
Yup,
the weird
with
like
the-
flying monkey dude.
Yeah.
Goldar I always remember. Never
Oh,
forget
yeah.
Goldar. Goldar best.
They did him dirty in that movie though.
I haven't seen that, and he doesn't do much in this one. Like
I high hopes for him though, because
they
he's
talk
like
about-
he's
They
in.
talk about why we don't see him, but
Oh, he's in there. He's in an episode. He's in an issue.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
okay, okay.
but we see him like basically like in timeout, and he talks about why. So,
But yeah, he's talking more about, or Reed Repulse is talking more about getting some more energy for that crystal because it's going to open a portal to another dimension. And so we're getting a little more tidbits. We don't know what that means. We just know that this crystal opens a portal to another dimension, and it's going to bring the Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully Bruce Willis is around.
and then what's this? They're fighting.
No, it's like the danger
I was gonna
room.
say the danger room.
Yeah, it's basically the danger room. They're training. They're supposed to get coffee after. See, Tommy's what you would call a coward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because Tommy had a girl text him and then go up to him and be like, "Do you want to get coffee after we Power Rangers?"
This I'm not a fan of. Yeah.
Wait.
This is me giving Sky High stuff, and you guys probably don't know Sky High, but
Sky High, like the bouncy place with the dodgeball and stuff? Wait, do you know what that is?
I do not. But I think I vaguely recall. Is this Zordon calling?
I don't know. This is Financial Life. Hello? Oh, I gotta go. I'm live on stream. I didn't recognize the number. I'm sorry. I'm live. I thought this was me, some type of emergency. Okay. Alright, bye. I'll call you back. It was my dad. That is kind of an emergency. That was weird. So there's a number I didn't recognize.
Do
And
you need
something.
to handle that, or should I can talk about comic books.
You talk for a second? That's my dad. He usually doesn't call me. Can I
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
answer
that's
that? That was kind of
fine, yeah.
weird, actually.
I'll
Hey, wait, real
I mean,
quick. My dad quit his job today, but like retired. Not just like, I'm quitting. Like, he was done. So that's cool. Congrats to my dad. So I don't know
Congrats
why
to
he's
your dad.
calling me.
Can I get a what's the opposite of minute?
Testing latency between. That sounds like a you question.
It's like a 3 to 4 second delay. Yeah, I don't know. Mongo, I thought it was always. From what I hear, the Twitch is the quickest. Facebook's is next least latency, and then YouTube is the most latency because it's got like uploaded live. Speaking of, let me see what we got here. All right, hell yeah. All right, so like we talked about, they're basically in a danger room situation where the Green Ranger and Pink Ranger are like practicing like there's like a putty invasion. He's got to make a choice of lead these guys down the left path or the right path. He chooses the right path. That was the wrong path because he gets swarmed by putties. Game over, and he kind of misses, fails the mission. But Zordon talks about how it was a training sequence that he was supposed to fail in, because he was going to see how he would take defeat or have to deal with these issues. Raidami has been here the longest, I think. He was there from the beginning, and still never won a single code. Yeah, and then Mongo, that's why that's why I put in the stream code points thing. Yeah, exactly. Kobayashi Maru. That's exactly what I was going to mention, Charlie. Of they wanted to see what would happen when he fails. He was intended to fail. And then he just ghosts Kim on their coffee date. That was a real bummer.
Yeah, wait. Actually, I'm gonna say something real quick. Wait, first off, thank you for that, because that actually was important. Nothing bad, but that was important, so thank you. Do you know how I met my girlfriend? At Starbucks over coffee. That is true.
Exactly.
So
you didn't miss out on that. Yeah.
No, and I'm in love with her. So Tommy, what the hell are you doing here, dog? You have a beautiful Pink Ranger that might have been every boy in here's first crush.
Not first, but yes.
Pretty up there. Although, am I getting threatened?
Exactly, yeah.
Second time tonight.
Now I'm getting a call from, phone just says Raidami. A 12-year-old picks up the line. Thank you, Raidami. That's probably where I was gonna go. Probably closer to Misty.
From Pokemon?
No, not even first. This kid. I wasn't watching Power Rangers back here. I was watching Pokemon back then. I don't know.
Pokemon was before that. Probably
When did Who Framed Roger Rabbit come out?
There you go. Jessica Rabbit, you're right on that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Somebody's calling the store phone right now.
Oh, it's Nick. It's Nick. You're locked in the cage. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna let him out.
Hell yeah. I'm sure that's one that you could appreciate.
All right, I'm down on that. Hey, all right, my man. There you go. Android 18. Is that? Never mind. Pre-op or post-op? The Android stuff, because she was a regular chick first. She tells that at the end of the Android time.
Right, Dami, keep it clean.
You guys say, yeah, nope.
I can't give you
post-stream. Text me.
Yeah, save it for the Discord.
You want to hear a dirty joke? The white horse fell in the mud. Dirty.
It's very dirty.
We just got more viewers according to this. Maybe we should tell dirty jokes.
Exactly, yeah.
Alan? Whoops. No, we were behaving. We were behaving.
But yeah, Tommy goes home and just thinks on it, man.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be something more to this, and there's just
the background one. Yeah, I was gonna say that looked like it was like some punk posters that you had.
G.G. Allen.
Hell, oh man, can I get a G.G. Allen poster?
No big deal at all. It was a big deal. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden Scorpina shows up. She's got this crystal on her thing, and she's like, I'm going to kill you in your own bedroom.
Right, Dami, it really depends on what the definition of isn't that bad.
Yeah, I need to see the quotes there, buddy.
Give me the first half of it, right, Dami?
What do you get when you cross a...
Wait, don't you dare. And then, yeah, so it ends on Scorpina showing up in Tommy's actual house, which, that's no good.
No, dude, I feel like I remember Scorpina from the show, and I'll be honest, I mean, there's no lies here.
Yeah, no, thank you, right down.
Well, let me go back to that real quick. This sounds like fun. Nope. Nope.
Can't. Thank you.
I'm sure it's funny.
No, we can't.
Did you give the answer?
No,
Did you give the second half?
Yeah.
That's funny that you said dang it, actually. That's really funny.
This is jokes that a 12-year-old shouldn't be saying right now.
I can't believe that comes.
But yeah, so then the next... Johnny doesn't look at Discord. I'm bummed at that. I feel like I messaged Johnny on there a couple times.
I do remember her. Yeah, here she is, dog.
Thank you, Charlie.
Man, she's pretty damn true. Well, the comic's true to her, I should say.
Yeah, no, like I was gonna say,
the outfit, the sword. The sword is on point.
Exactly, like it's
like the boomerang sword.
The character was real. I just didn't remember that. Like maybe she didn't come up that often, or I just somehow didn't remember that because she's maybe a little bit more ancillary than like Goldar and Zed and Rita. But
what was that word?
Ancillary.
That's
sword
impressive.
Is on point. That is a good pun. Good. Thank you for pointing that out, Charlie. Pointing that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good question, right? I mean,
both.
But they get their powerful. like they're teenagers, but they're like able to like go toe to toe.
You can jump and punch.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're that's their powers. They do have weapons. Like
They got the
Zach
guns.
has the axe.
They turn into knives.
That's right. Yeah. They've got guns.
I had one of those as a kid.
They've got
I do have my Morphin.
They've got Zords. That's good. Yeah. Not so much like magic or like any kind of supernatural powers, but they're powerful Rangers.
Go, powerful Rangers.
Mighty Morphin Powerful Rangers. Yeah, exactly. And then book 2. Exactly. Yeah, it's like an exoskeleton or an exosuit for them. We get Billy being down on himself, like
Billy Bean down on himself.
Billy Bean is not my lover.
Wow, that was funny.
It wasn't. But they're in the Dragon Zord right now, and they're trying to get to the bottom of what the issue was that caused them to lock up.
Yeah, I like that they like went inside the Dragon Zord here. I thought that was cool. Say less. Let me put. Yeah, I have Batman PJs. We should have a PJ stream one night.
Yeah, we'll have a late night stream.
Do you remember that claymation show, the PJs?
Living in the PJs projects.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what it was for. Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
PJs projects, low and high rise, y'all.
Wow. More
than
I did.
I used to watch a lot.
Yeah, you didn't get that. No.
Being 12, that might.
Do you even know what Celebrity Deathmatch is? That I'm interested in.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Trini and Billy are in here. Gist of it, Billy. This is what we're talking about. Gets down on himself.
Moment where Billy is he doesn't see himself as equals because like he's not like a good fighter like them. But Trini reminds him that like, hey, you're like the smartest one here. Like, you know, you're the one that's like
the most amazing person I've ever slept with. I met Billy. It was a typo.
Exactly. I think that's
in the book.
Exactly. It is a mature book.
It's okay. Raidami wasn't here. Wait, they have somebody. What?
Knockoff Survivor, knockoff Big Brother. It's neither of those.
I love this next shot.
It's a claymation of like here's like Gene Simmons from Kiss fighting like I don't know.
G.G. Allen.
Mr. Bean. That I'd pay for.
Tsunami is that Canadian.
Raidami, please.
Whoops. Raidami, you got some homework to do, buddy.
Exactly.
Wait, actually, we're gonna help you out here, dude. Don't just watch Toonami. Per Charlie's recommendation, go to ToonamiAftermath.com and watch old Toonami, and you're gonna be cool like us. You're gonna be like us.
Cool.
You decided that's a future you want.
It was like if you know.
Didn't you drop Dragon Ball Z? Oh no, that was the other guy.
Mongo.
Yeah, it was Mongo.
Yeah, Mongo definitely knows about Toonami.
We're approaching mukbang hour. I'm just letting you know. Those tacos weren't enough. I got 3. What the hell was I thinking? I was like, I'll get 4, and then I'm like, no, get 3. That's the argument in my head.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's how we talk
3,
in my head.
Yeah, 3 ain't enough for tamales.
No, they're too tiny. And dude, I am positive they did not put any onion cilantro on my chorizo taco. That was BS. Not even like just some of it fell off.
Get 6, says Mongo.
Mongo, you just went up a few points in my book, buddy, and you weren't down, but you're certainly up.
And Mongo's from Cali, so I'm sure they've got plenty of good taco joints there and burrito
Wait,
joints.
Dragon Ball Z is on Toonami Aftermath right now? You pay attention to both this and that, my friends.
Yeah.
You do not turn either one off.
One monitor is us.
I can't tell you.
One monitor is that.
Dang it, any more Johnny points. Bro, if you can watch Dragon Ball Z right now, you're going to be doing just fine in those Johnny points, kid. Let me tell you, especially if it's on Toonami Aftermath.
And then you can cash in those JPs for more code cards, so.
Wow, we got JPs, PJs, everything's going on here. Peanut butter and jellies everywhere. I wonder if my girlfriend's still listening. I'm so hungry.
Is anybody still listening?
Is anybody here? Well, Billy Madison references.
But yes, they're in the Dragon Zord. I'm gonna hide them. Don't worry, I've already hidden the box. But yeah, so she reminds him that hey, you're the genius here. You know, we wouldn't be hacking into this Dragon Zord if it weren't for you. You know, I look up to you, etc., etc. There's kind of like a romance thing kind of building there. And then yeah, your favorite shot.
Nice, Charlie. Yeah, this is probably my favorite panel from the whole. Well, not my favorite, but this one I really liked a lot.
What band?
I love that.
Check
underwater.
Out that underwater, yeah.
Dude, that's sick, dude. That's a sick shot. I have the oversized version, which we have them right here, actually, but I have my own copies, and so I get to see it in bigger format. Those are huge books. They're taller than an omnibus.
Yeah. And then we cut back to Scorpina.
Your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis.
It is a great back and forth. Yes, Yeeter, my boy. We got the whole. This is like Pokemon hour right now with Power Rangers. I'm loving it. Oh, Dragon Ball Z abridged on Toonami. Okay.
Abridged is on
That's
Toonami?
interesting, yeah.
Oh wait, do you mean Kai?
I was gonna say, yeah, you might.
Dragon Ball Z Kai,
abridged is
right?
something
Abridged
else.
is
Yeah,
on YouTube.
send me the funny moments on the
Yeah.
back of your. One of these days, I'm gonna send you that.
One of these days.
Only no. Bird feet pics. That's all I'm gonna accept, and please put them in the Discord. It says no. Okay.
Really?
Weird. I guess.
I trust you. That's strange. Okay. All right. Dragon Ball Abridged.
Yeah.
So cuts back to Scorpina,
Scorpina.
with,
Tommy in his house.
typical teenager, keep out, biohazard. So cool. You're so nice.
Yeah, he's definitely edgy. Wow, that's interesting. Oh yeah.
That is interesting indeed.
A good way to get introduced then. That's right. Yeah.
One hell of a street in Muyako.
Yeah, that's a reference.
Zach thought last night was crazy.
If you want to get that reference, get in the Discord.
Is that a Pokemon reference?
Pastimes.net/social. No, it's just me and Yeeter shooting the schlit in Discord. So, because I said that birds are just fish with feet. It wasn't a good joke. It wasn't even apropos of anything. It was just we were talking.
Bats are just rats with wings. Catwoman, Batman the Animated Series. Mukbang!
You getting food?
I need something,
Alright,
dog.
fine.
What do you want? What are we mukbanging?
Snickers me.
You're snickersing?
Yep.
Snickers me too.
So back with it. So he shows up in the house, and they're trying to battle. She's like, oh, you thought you could get away. We're not done with you yet. And he's like, no, like my family's here. This is a bad time to do it. So they teleport out of there. I didn't remember that. I know that they could teleport into the mech as into their Zords, and that they could actually teleport to their home base. I didn't think that they could just like teleport anywhere though. I'll have to ask Johnny when he gets back because that doesn't make sense. But much like Dragon Ball Z, they go to some place that's perfectly isolated so that they can have their fight. They transform. They're both pretty well matched in terms of fighting. But I feel like because they talk about how she's gonna beat him handily in like single combat, and then she like summons the whole squad here, and I'm like, that felt a little out of place. I'm like, I don't get why you have to need to get the whole gang there when you're trying to prove that you're the better fighter in one-on-one. Caught it. And then we cut to Johnny and I.
Mukbang!
You go for Pringles?
Dude, the snack selection's getting kind of slim pickings over
Well,
here.
it's because we've had all the snacks.
Part of the reason. Remember we had beef jerky for 3 days?
Yeah. What happened in those 3 days?
I ate most of them.
Uh-huh.
Not all, because there were some other employees.
I was gonna say, yeah. How much actually got sold?
I'll pay for them,
I'm
though.
sorry, Alan.
No, I'm not. I love those, and I'll pay for them. I don't even care. If we get more beef jerky, I won't even take advantage. I will just pay for them because they were delectable.
Mm-hmm.
Pringles. Once you pop the fun don't.
Oh, big bite.
Ah,
That happens.
so where we at? He's fighting all them silly
It
buddies?
happens, Bob. Yeah, she challenged him to fight, but then she also summons putties.
Yeah.
Seems like a...
Power move.
No, the opposite of a power move. She couldn't
You're right.
handle him. She was scared.
Probably these sour cream and onion by
onions.
default.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Pringles, but that's kind of the only thing over there.
And
I
also,
didn't want candy
they,
right now.
they get kind of wild with all of their, like, oh, here's
Yeah.
a beef Pringles, and then, like, here's a ketchup Pringles, and put them together, and you're having it's like you're eating a hamburger. And it's never true. And also, why am I going to buy 2 tins of stuff just to, like, mash them together? It's so bad.
Bro,
They're getting too gimmicky at that point.
that was my favorite rant I've ever heard you go on. That was
Of all my stupid rants.
every one of them. That was top.
Dragon Pringles. Somebody's got to knock them down. Favorite type of peanut butter? I got an answer for you. It is creamy. There's a honey organic one that I think it's Skippy does. No, Jif. No, I have to know.
You know, if you have a jar of peanut butter and a
I
dog,
do know what you mean right now, me. You're not a chunky man. This did. Yeeter and Raidami shouldn't be allowed in the same stream together. Chunky.
I just almost choked myself on stream.
Say again.
Wow.
Then we cut to Tommy and his day job, which is being
Jason.
Jason being a sensei at a dojo,
Jason
teaching kids how to fight. It's not though. It's a more textured spread, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Mango, I do like chunky though. Like I go back and forth on those. It depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, man. Once I found this, it's honey.
Not sure, yes.
All right, Johnny looks up stuff on stream. I guess I gotta look up stuff too.
I don't like
What was
peanut
it
butter.
called?
Yeah, we'll talk some Power Rangers while you look up peanut butter. All relevant. So, yeah, Tommy's fighting with this chick, but every time he's beating the crap out of these putties, basically he's fueling that crystal again with the green chaos energy or whatever it was. So this is working into their trap, actually, like he's just playing into their hands. And he's fighting, and she's about to grab the power coin from him, and boom! Other Rangers show up because Zordon warned them. That was also happening when we saw Sensei Scott.
And to catch up here real quick, one, Charlie, I said I go both ways on those. And then two, it is Skippy Natural, they call it. I think that's just like their like faux, like, hey, here's a more organic peanut butter because that's hip. It's Skippy Natural peanut butter with a hint of honey. Is that what they call it? With honey. It's real good.
Mukbang!
That's why we can't do mukbangs. You just start dying on stream. But yeah, the Rangers come in to kind of bail him out because he was getting beaten by the putties. Like they had him like.
They had him cornered.
Did they do that in the show too, where they would like?
Oh
like,
yeah.
They like liquefied and they were like.
No, but that was cool.
Yeah, like they were like melding with him into the tree to like hold him like in place. I'm like, that's a cool move, but I don't remember if they ever did that.
I don't recall. And then they start questioning him, like, why the hell were you out here fighting?
Language, Mongo.
Whoa.
No, he's fine.
And they get transported back to the headquarters, and basically...
Wait, you missed that because I was talking about that when you were gone. They could just teleport wherever?
Yeah.
Why was that ever thing? But then why aren't they like, why are they driving to school? Why don't they just kind of like teleport to like the bathroom and then they just show up?
Mike doesn't understand how shows work. Because you can't be doing that in front of everybody because then everyone knows their secret.
No,
identity.
I know. But
So,
like,
but you're taking a piss and all of a sudden Jason pops up next to you and that's normal and you're going to go, oh, yeah, he's not a Power Ranger.
it's not. It's an adult comic. It's not a kid's show anymore. But no, I legitimately do not remember them able to teleport wherever they want. Like I know that they can teleport into the Zords, right, and then to home base. Like we see them teleporting through the chimney of home base, like Mega Man style. It's like the beam of light. But I don't remember them being able to like teleport wherever and whenever. And then they can just like grab them and teleport them too. Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is in this book.
I don't know, man.
Ah, you know, you're all like, they need their powers. Well, here's their powers. I don't like their powers.
Just teleporting wherever.
Yeah, teleportation is a power. It's a mutation.
I got it.
So, man, we gotta start plowing through this. So yeah, basically they're all talking smack to Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on, and they're like, you know, you're acting crazy, and he gets all like, no, I'm not crazy, and then he faints, like right in front of them.
Like a crazy person would
Like
do.
a crazy person, dude. This is such a badass cover, bro. I'm gonna have to get me one of those. Julia.
Also, that helped remind me. I forgot about the like the sweet like gun fingers that he has.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Just like random. The X-Men we were talking about. That's a cool cover too, man.
Yeah. And that's a cool character right there, Goldar.
Yeah, so it opens, issue 3 opens with Goldar. Basically, he's exiled right now because he lost the Green Ranger. He had something to do with that mission or something.
With Tommy, like, losing and defecting over to the Power Rangers.
So, Tommy had fainted, then he wakes up, and he's on his couch with his mom, and she starts talking to him about Rangers, and he's like, wait, what, you know about the Power Rangers? She pulls off the mask, it's Rita Repulsa, messing with his head. You didn't like that? Why? 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 What are you complaining about, Mike? Let's hear it.
Remember what we talked about at the beginning?
Oh, the breasts?
How are we sneaking that in there?
Magic.
Same with the head.
It's magic, dude. My God.
I mean, I get that, yes, this one is a dream sequence. I'm not going that hard on this one, because yes, it is a dream sequence, like, it's the whole point of it, but that just...
So you're right. You know what? I'd rather see the Mike Kaiser cut of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, where the mom has these cones and Tommy has to have an awkward conversation first.
And then their head is like just like completely like splayed out like the hair.
Cause it plays better this way. That's why. Cause it's a better story this way than your way. Cause your way, it's like you're cut and paste.
Good.
You're robbing the story of its
I thought
pace.
it's an adult comic, Charlie.
Yeah. Welcome to Pastimes. What can we read for you today?
What can I tear apart for you today?
Hopefully not an omnibus.
Yeah,
Damage
yeah,
any more of
exactly.
those.
Yeah.
Man.
Not at the last.
So then, Rita Repulsa, and then he wakes up again, dreaming a dream, blah, blah, one of those, you're just waking up over and over again. How do you dream, Mike? I dream like I sneeze, buddy.
I don't. I'm not allowed to.
He doesn't even sleep.
No.
And Mike, suspend your imagination. But basically, this is where, they're, just... Like, what the hell's going on with you, dude? And he's like, I need like a CAT scan, basically.
Yeah,
I need like a CAT scan.
Got problems.
Power scan, that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, is this like McDonald's? Like everything's powered first?
Yeah,
like
exactly,
McCoke,
yeah.
like I want a Power Coke.
We've only got the power.
I want Gatorade. Here's Powerade. Wait, that's a real product. Oh my god, product placement. Oh my god, we did it to the plug. Pastimes Mall, located at the corner of Golf and Milwaukee in Niles, Illinois. Golf Mill Mall.
Do they have a Powerade plug in the movie? If not, that's a missed opportunity.
That is a total
I
missed
see
opportunity.
why they gave it a low review score.
Featuring Johnny as Johnny. I like that. And then, we're going back to our crystal, and, I thought this was cool, that basically they're like, well, we're going to control the Dragon Zord, and, Scorpion is like, how are you going to do that? We don't have the flute. Remember the knife was the flute, and it, controlled the Dragon Zord? And...
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, we're just gonna make another one out of the old mold.
Yeah, because during the fight, Tommy had stabbed one of the putties and with the knife, and that's why. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't connect that.
It was actually really clever.
Nice.
That one is a plus point in the same way that they lost points for that Rita Repulsa takes off mask scene. This one actually gained points. That was actually really clever. They pour molten lead in there to form the mold in the chest, and then they've got their own kind of one use only dragon knife.
Because I did notice that they kind of zoom in on him stabbing the one putty. That was a.
You cut that out. Sorry.
It's cool.
Multi-state. Oh.
And Trini's just kind of questioning Tommy here when he's in the CAT scan thing, and she's like, do you ever forget the Rita stuff? And he's like, no, it's pretty ingrained in my head, kind of PTSD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And then they start hearing a sound outside, what the hell's going on? So they run outside, and boom! Dragon Zord's attacking. That's a badass panel, dude. That's another. The Dragon Zord panel's all fucking tight.
It's a sweet mech.
It's a sweet mech. So they transform. Trini calls the saber-toothed tiger, oh man, we're gonna fight the Dragon Zord, and starts whooping saber-toothed tiger's ass, and then Tommy starts trying to use the flute, and it's not working. Dragon Zord attacks him. Oh my god, and wakes up to another dream.
Exactly, dreams within dreams within dreams.
Which is cool, I'm cool with that, just
yeah,
going through something.
Uh-huh.
So,
and then we...
Deet. Why is that in there?
Yeah, it's that isn't the beep. Deet.
Exactly,
yeah, there's not enough deets. Yeah, is there a bridged version of that? An abbreviated
Dragon Ball abridged version?
Exactly, yes.
Dude, it's the diner thing again. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I talked. Yeah, I'm like, do we have another Nighthawk scene here?
Kind of. Yeah, then it just jumps back to them talking basically about Tommy behind his back.
Also,
they're really terrible.
Right now, you guys are not allowed in the same stream again. Too much cocaine. I don't want to know about the pump thing that the guy used, Heater. I appreciate it, though. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Heater. Yeah, and we start to see the falling out that's happening among the Power Rangers because of the fight, of the bridge at the beginning, of the fighting in the woods, and Tommy, saying he could have handled it, he didn't need them. And just his mental state trying to break down. In the diner, Zach and Johnny? No. What's his name?
Jason.
Oh my god. Jason and...
Johnny's my favorite Ranger.
Exactly, yeah.
He's so cute. He looks like he's 23.
They were kind of team anti-Tommy, whereas Kimberly was definitely for him because she's definitely for him. So yeah, like there's a split among the Rangers for Tommy and what to do with him.
And then we see these weird like charts for the power things that they did. And, you know, this is Jason's and he's pretty normal, and then this is Tommy's, and it's like, well, what does that mean? And we don't really know what it means. It means he's crazy strong, probably.
Exactly.
So, then what's going on here? Then they hear, oh yeah, and then they hear the attack, and then they start hearing noise again, and basically it's the Dragon Zord attacking, but this time for real.
Yeah.
And it's being manned by Scorpina with their one-time use.
Exactly, knife, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this was only issue 2. Oh no, that was issue 3.
No, that's 3.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Because at the end here it has issue 3 variant.
Exactly, yeah.
I thought this was a crazy panel too with it under the water like that. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. That's a sweet way to end it. That's a sweet scene. What happens at the beginning of the next one kind of bugged me. That's another one on the list of I don't know.
Really?
Exactly. I know that you guys are separately on the Pokemon stream. You guys are all right, but together it's
Wait, what are you not digging about this?
So it's a cool idea. So this next one opens up no more JoJo references. Yeet. First warning. So they open it up, right, and he's attacking the this like Carnival Cruise Line ship. So one, they came out of nowhere. He takes a bite out of it, and then he starts like going away, and they're already in life jackets and rafts. Like it was a surprise attack. Were they that prepared? Would that happen so quickly, Johnny?
Charlie,
tell me about how this is a children's TV show, but I'm right, and you know this. This is very much like, speaking of children's TV shows, this is very much like 80s cartoons of like G.I. Joe. Like, like they shoot like a Cobra tank or something like that, but then like right before it explodes, you see all of the Cobra guys like run out and like, oh, they're safe. Nobody dies. It's the same thing of like, people died in here, right?
yeah.
But they never talk about that. They never announce it. Pork chop sandwiches. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, bro, I was doing comic books in the background.
Yeah, Mongo. Yeah, that was a one-time only stream where Johnny was just in the background because he was at the store. So it was like a shot like this one, but he was like over the corner.
Oh no! But then I also opened a Pokemon pack.
You did, yeah. So you made it Pokemon fair, but and then not to so that's not that bad. I mean, yes, sure, we can't show kids like people drowning in this comic, but the problem was they never talk about this. They never because. What's it like? The Power Rangers, they don't help with that situation. Like they just like leave that up to the police, the Coast Guard.
Yeah, they have bigger fish to fry, dog. It's called a Dragon Zord, okay?
But they just don't even acknowledge it.
They go to the damn scene of the crime and stop the mecha. What the hell are you talking about? They literally do everything about it. They're the only ones that do anything, and you're like, they didn't do enough. They caused damages to the city.
Why didn't those people die?
My tax dollars paid for that bridge. Look at this. Look at this sheet.
I was trying to get them.
Look at this piece of paper just standing.
Hell yeah. Plus points for Adami for knowing Dragon Tales. Hell yeah, man.
Wow.
You really are 12.
That was funny.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. They shouldn't be in life jackets that quickly. Those people were like asleep. Some people were probably playing like shuffleboard on the bow of the ship. Nobody was ready for that.
Thank you, Charlie.
So yeah,
the Zords. I almost called them the droids. The Zords showed up, and they're they're doing their Zord thing. The Triceratops uses like chain link horns.
Yeah,
I thought that was badass.
Tow cable. That I remember. I was like, I feel like I remember that from the show. Like,
maybe it is.
He used
Okay.
them like a tow cable, and he's just like dragging them out to sea.
Yeah, and basically it's the same type of thing where like the more damage the thing does, the stronger this crystal gets.
Yeah.
And so they send some other monsters to distract the Rangers so that the Zord can go do a bunch of the Dragon Zord can go do a bunch of damage to the city. And Tommy got left behind too because they're like, dude, you're too mentally messed up.
Yeah.
But then hearing this scene, he addresses his, he like battles his inner demons. That's badass. That was funny as hell. I love all you guys. So, yeah, basically Tommy tells Rita Repulsa to screw off eventually in his head. He's like, you know what, this is my head, I'm in control of you. Did you like that? You look like you have a problem with it.
To be fair, I did, but you're...
I know you did. I can tell by the look on your face. So tell me the problem.
He so quickly, like, gets over it.
I agree with
that.
that.
I feel like
that I agree with.
Because that's the thing where, like, it wasn't, like, necessarily a bad thing. It's, like, I feel like there should have been more build-up to it or, like, more earned, I guess, if that makes any sense. Because it's, like, the thing of... oh, I'm over this now, right? Like, there was no like struggling anymore. It was just like, oh wait, you're just a figment of my imagination, and she like, just like literally quickly dissolves. So that was, I mean, maybe it'll come back later. Like again, like we don't.
That's
know,
what I was thinking, but I get
right,
that.
Downey.
I can back end this one more than all the others.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
So he battles his inner demons, and then he decides he's gonna go, and Zordon's like, you can't, but that's a direct disorder, or what does he call it? Direct defiance.
Yeah, from Jason's order.
Because Jason was like, no, you can't come.
Exactly,
dude.
and as the team leader.
Yeah. So out of nowhere, Tommy transports there, tries playing his flute, and like Jason's like, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah.
So he doesn't swear because it's a kid show, and he gets picked up by Kim, and he's like, all right, I got an idea, and he jumps off. Pretty badass. All the fight scenes are badass, dude. They are really good fight scenes. And he bashes through the eye of the Dragon Zord.
Yeah,
I like it. Only the one eye's lit up. It's like when the Super Dog logo's winking.
I didn't notice that part. That's good.
Wait, at Super Dog or here?
No, there. I didn't notice that like in the background. Like it's just, like you can only see the one eye. Yeah.
That's clutch, dude. Good artwork. And so he goes in there and he fights with Scorpina, trying to get control of the Dragon Zord. And he eventually grabs the fake dragon flute, dragon dagger, and throws it on the ground and shatters it.
Sorry, Mongo. That is it's a more interesting comic than certain parts.
Oh, I just saw Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, there's the sword dog. Oh, he's stabbing that thing. That's badass. That's a badass panel, dude.
Hell yeah.
So basically, that was lame. No, you can't. Sorry, just did. The teenagers, though.
Teenagers, yep.
So, they stop him. But then they go back to the thing with Tommy, to the headquarters, and they're shitting on him, basically. They're like, you should have shown up, and he's like, I just saved all of you. And they're like, well, it could have turned out differently. And he's like, I just saved all of you.
Yeah.
And he basically is like pissed off. And they start, and the Dragon Dagger's still there, and it was like loading up all like the hits and stuff. So it's like
the anger from the Green Ranger.
One hit away from like exploding. And sure enough, Jason talks some shit to Tommy. Tommy turns around and cracks him, and guess what goes off? The crystal.
Kaboom.
Quacoom.
How does this? You're right. That's how it goes.
And it freaking explodes. We knew that there was going to be some like, I have the knife.
Don't thank me. Thank
the knife.
Man's appendix is about to burst. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, nice, dude. Nice, Charlie. So clutch, dude.
Right on me. I also like your rendition of Caillou. You ever watch Caillou, the TV show? Wait! I know what I missed. There was something that I needed to talk about. Sorry, I know it's so bad. Can we find when he was? There it is. Zoom and enhance. Can you bring that in?
What, the bald kid? Why? What the hell are you gonna? Are you serious? What, they can't have cancer victims in the books? What's wrong with you? Let's hear it. Come on, you made me bring this up. Come on, stream's supposed to end in 6 minutes. We're staying late today. Let's go. Mike lost it.
Wasn't that? It was. I was gonna make a joke about. It's either Caillou in the background or it's Saitama. Thank you, Mongo. Exactly. It's One Punch Man. It's Saitama.
Oh, okay.
Like I thought that was actually a legitimate, like possibly a reference to Saitama. But yeah.
Just look like a bald kid, dude.
Just like a bald kid. It's a kid's show. Yeah, it's One Punch Man Jr. the prequel.
Wow. He learned from the Power Rangers.
Although actually, he lost his hair when he was an adult, or when he was like, whatever.
Caillou?
No, he lost his hair as a kid. Why is he bald?
That's depressing.
Why is Caillou bald? Is it because he's a kid who's 3 and he likes to pee, according to Raidami? Sorry, go on. I had to.
We're just about at the end of this thing.
When we talked about Caillou, that just opened that up because I remembered that part. So.
No, I'm glad it referenced it, or that we referenced it somehow without knowing it. So this thing explodes, and they're all like, "Oh my God, what the hell is going on?"
Yeah.
And Tommy at first is like, "Oh, another hallucination," and they're all like,
Yep.
"No, dude,
man,
this is real."
Yeah, the headquarters is blown up.
And then we see this giant mecha standing above it, like huge, and you're like, "Whoa, that guy doesn't look familiar." And then boom, we see this dude, and he's like,
some rude-looking Zord.
"Hello, Power Rangers. I've been looking forward to destroying you for some time. Who wants to go first?" To be continued.
So, before we go
these
too far,
Zord ones are bad.
speculation. Do you think that's either Tommy from the future or is that Zed? Lord
Tommy
Zed?
from how is that Tommy?
Well, because like the Shattered Grid stuff.
I don't know.
Like that's like what I loosely know, but yeah.
I think it's gonna be another villain from.
Okay. From Power Rangers time. Like that's
Yeah.
that very well maybe a character that I should know or like was in the TV show, but I just
No, I have a feeling it's gonna be some
that
type of like
so my
other
guess was,
timeline.
Tommy, but
Well,
Tommy
don't
from Future's Power Rangers.
spoilers,
Yeah,
dog.
Exactly. Thank you, Mongo.
So yeah, man.
Wait,
What?
how did you feel about the Bulk and Skull stuff?
Didn't.
Yeah. Nothing.
Not
It's
even
some
talk
like
about that.
Archie level nonsense.
Yeah,
That, no,
no
thank
thanks.
you. Yeah.
Badass covers, dude.
I think we still have some of these.
Really?
The foil ones, yeah.
Of the first issue?
No, not the
Or
first
is-
ones.
is
Yeah,
there
yeah.
issue?
I guess they reissued those. Yeah, you're right. We definitely have some. Yeah, like the White Ranger. Hell yeah. This one we actually have.
Yeah, that does look familiar, right? I do recall that.
Man, look at how happy they used to be. Just
That's
a loving,
definitely them.
loving family.
That's them based off the cartoon for
I was
sure.
gonna
The
say
show.
the TV show. Yeah, those. Yeah.
That's definitely their likenesses.
Mm-hmm. Some putties.
Yeah.
Some just gold line art. Oh, that's a sweet Rita. Hell
that's
yeah.
cool.
Wait, is that Momoka? What is that?
Vanessa
Del Rey.
Vanessa R. Del Rey.
Okay. Doing good work, Del Rey.
Another
Gold R in gold. That I can appreciate. Hell yeah. Scorpion
Oops.
pinup. Get that in my
I
locker.
think that's that same artist, dude. Oh no, it's not. Get that in your locker.
Lotte, hell yeah.
At Angel Grove High.
Yeah, my Angel Grove locker.
I like that one. Whoa, gross.
And watch it right down me. Whoa, that's a sweet one. Pigman.
That's dynamite.
Hell yeah.
Peter and Gwen. That's super dynamite. Shoot, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep reading. I thought it was awesome. Best thing ever? Hell no. But like, definitely worth my read.
Like
I'll keep
does
going.
it does leave on a cliffhanger. That's kind of leaves you interested.
I am intrigued to go back and read Go-Go now, though, because
Yeah. If it is a prequel type stuff, more early level Power Ranger stuff, pre Tommy or whatever. Yeah. Pretty short issues. Those some sweet B stories by your boys Bulk and Skull. If you want to watch them like kidnap a putty and like try to pretend that they're Power Rangers and beat them up in front of Kim. Yeah, it did go on a little bit. Like it wasn't like 2 hours. Well, we are going 2 hours, right, Ami? Well, I mean, we might end early. Well, we still got some stuff to talk about. So now that we're done, recap. 6 out of 10? I think I'm at a 6 out of 10 now that I remembered some of those scenes that I had to gripe about. And then Johnny is at a 7, 8 out, no 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10. Art's still neat, if nothing else.
Yeah, I
Charlie
dig
says
the art
7,
a lot.
Radami says 6.
Right on me. Did you actually read it?
Of course he did.
Did he?
I don't think so. Either Raidami is Raidami, at least in the channel. Like, he's in the Pokemon channel. I'm pretty sure you guys have talked to each other before. Let's say yes. Thank you, Raidami.
Alright, dog.
Well, Jenny, what's that behind your coffee?
Well, let's put it this way.
It has your number on there, too. Awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was cool, actually. We have talked about these on the streams since the stream started. I believe we ordered these back in...
When did we get the first book? Because that's kind of when it came out, right? Like,
It was available for pre-order for a few months before we ordered ours.
It was,
I want to say like May or something.
I think it was number 8, I believe, and we're on like 23. So
We ordered these probably
months
4
ago?
or 5 months
Yeah, I
ago.
was gonna say 3 to 4 months ago.
And mine came in today. And I'm pretty excited. We're gonna do an unboxing live. We've never done an unboxing. So we're gonna keep it this way so you guys can't see it. You excited?
Very. Can't you hear how hot my hands are now?
Whew. Patented murder weapon. Found on my front lawn. True story.
Hell yeah. It's a good way to get a knife.
Yeah. It was.
Right on me, bathroom break. What are you talking about? This is
right on me.
This is
You're missing out.
You're missing the entire stream, my man. What are you gonna do with that invoice, huh?
I'm keeping all this shit, dude.
An unbroken invoice. Ooh. Boxes within boxes, huh?
Smells like fresh box.
That inner box smell. Let me get this out of the way.
Look at that soggy box.
Please, no. We can't
No
talk
more
about soggy
sog.
boxes, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Mongo. Mongo is a true fan because he would take the PC with him, or open it up on your phone and then walk there.
I would just piss my pants.
In excitement?
What? The hell does that have to do with anything?
So you're excited about what's coming out of that box. I like the text on the side of that box. Did you see it?
Yeah. It just says it. It's like all it
That's
says.
so good.
And it's very plain. Alright. Box in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Open it up. Oh my god, I think there's more boxes.
Yeah, exactly, Mongo. You got to be careful with those bottles, though, Mongo. You don't want to mix them up. Speaking from experience. Please be careful, Johnny. Is there a box within that box? You know there is.
Oh, baby! What have we here?
Hell yeah. Oh, we'll slide that down. Whew. Man, it's shiny. It says
Ooh.
Look at that. There it is.
You ready for this, dude?
I'm not, but yes.
I'm not either.
Watch that webcam. My webby. Is that the COA? We got a
COA, dog. Oh, baby.
Let me show up there. I'll get that COA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Flip it out this way. Hell yeah. It's got number 0845 of 1000. Your boy Mikey has 0846
Wait, is
of
that
1000.
true?
No, I don't know. I'm going to see when I get home.
I think you ordered yours before mine.
You're right. I did. Oh, man. Whoever could guess what my number is going to be, closest one will get Pokemon code cards.
Oh, that's fun. I'm going to go with 0844.
Oh, man. I went... Just one? I only beat you by one? In those 2 weeks, nobody else ordered one, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll get one."
What's it, 1, 2 weeks, dude? Like you talked about it, and I was like,
That's
you
true.
ordered
Yeah,
yours?
exactly. Yeah, 2 days later.
I was like, dude, I can't be the chump who doesn't get these.
Exactly.
I think they're still available, dude.
But yeah, Mongo. I think this was before your time on the stream. Mongo, you ever read the manga Berserk? Hell yeah, Raidami. Raidami, if it's that, we're all getting code cards, my man.
What did he say?
Said 420.
Right, Dom, you don't know what that means.
Yeah, you're 12 right now. You shouldn't know what those numbers are. You shouldn't understand numbers. But yeah, Mongo.
Hey, remember, Bible paper.
619, 610. Oh man, we got a real Price is Right situation here, though.
666.
Hell yeah. Oh man, if it was 616 or
I
666,
should lay it
I'll
down.
take it.
I feel like that's gonna be safer, actually.
I just gotta move that box.
That's COA, dog.
Mm-hmm. That's a sweet COA.
Do you move it?
Oh, move it? Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Popped. There's a lot of tape on here. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. 369, Charlie, another good one. Alright, so 610, 420, and 369 are the guesses. I'll make notes. How about this? Watch this. Remind me in 30 minutes to send picture to Discord about Berserk bookends number. Hell yeah. Send picture to Berserk. Send picture to Discord about Berserk bookend number. Hey, it actually heard it right. So I'll post in Discord which one it is. That's a good motto, Mongo. Right down me, I thought we said... Right down me, don't make me take away a code card. You know what, how about this? Right down me, you lost a code card, Mongo, you earned another one.
I think we're open, dog.
Oh yeah? We're there?
Oh, I can feel it! Oh, man!
Be careful, there's something poking. Or this like lifting up, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's the top or bottom. That one's coming or going. There you go. You cleared it. Let's see the insides of this from the top. Oh yeah, keep that silver pack.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's heavy.
Mm-hmm. It should be.
Oh.
Hewn from iron.
Oh, man. You can still smell the paint.
Freshly painted.
Still sticky.
Good.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, these are beautiful.
Hell yeah. Let's get it. Slide it right into there. Yeah. God damn.
It's good you can see it.
Down a little bit. Like towards that way. Yep. Hell yeah. Man, that's a good one.
Cool, number 845.
There it is. Perfect.
Just like I thought it would be.
Took them after 840 tries. They finally got it right. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Is y'all got your stream time in now, and then come Monday, you're all gonna be asleep. Charlie says congratulations.
Thank you, Charlie.
Congratulations.
I earned it.
There it is.
Oh, man!
In case you thought you got one. Whoa, that is some globular blood.
That is so tight!
Jesus, there's some man, that's good. The gloss, the glow.
The glob. Oh.
Mongo, you know what was a great Disney movie? Sword in the Stone. God damn, that is underrated. I know you're just memeing over here, but that is, real quick, that's a good one. Well, Charlie, you asked why is the rock bleeding? It's not the rock that's bleeding, it's what he stabbed between the rocks that's bleeding. Oh, yeah. Man, now I'm gonna look forward to that when I get home.
How much did we spend on those?
You know, Johnny, sometimes it's not about the money, it's about the experience, right?
It was worth every penny. I can't wait to bust those out again at home. We have to get a whole new bookshelf.
I think so. Exactly, Mongo. Yeah, that blood was already on there before those rocks got hit. Yeah, right now, I mean, you're not wrong either. There are a lot of bad Disney movies, but you know it's a good one. Sword in the Stone. Hell yeah.
So tight.
And those are gonna live the store, huh?
What's up?
Those are gonna live the store?
What?
Oh man, I like it. It even says Berserk in there. There's something about saying Berserk on the actual styrofoam is pretty good. But also, wait, can you show that small box on stream real quick? I just need it.
Pull up. But yes, I will. Second COA I got today, dog. Yeah, Wolverine arm came before.
I mean, right down, you're not wrong. And yeah, Mongo, you're not wrong either because we have a lot of statues at the store that come in, you know, those styrofoam packages, and yeah, like taking it out, easy peasy. Putting it back in, there's a little more to it. Yeah, what the hell? Not gonna happen. Wait, so what was it? I gotta actually write it down. So Charlie had 369.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. You can see it on the Johnny one. It just says Berserk bookends. That's so good. All right, and then Mongo. Thank you, Raidami, for censoring yourself. Mongo, you had what? You had 610 was your number, and then Raidami, of course, with the big 420. So I'm gonna take this home tonight, and I'm gonna see who is closest to it.
Did I put that seal away? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. I slid it back to you. Nothing, Raidami. Keep it clean over here.
Mean green fat.
You gotta put these in the bottom first, right?
No, there's bottom ones in there. These are
there
top
are?
ones.
You had, 4 corners, duh. Never said I was a smart man.
Just handsome.
Never said I was a handsome man. Yeah, I'm smoking comic books right on. What are you smoking? And speaking of comic books that we're smoking, before we go...
What?
Before we go, we have to talk about the what we're reading next week.
Yeah, which should be exciting.
So next week is...
Kicking it off.
Yep, we're kicking it off because next week will be Wednesday, October 7th, which means we're in October, which means we're close to Halloween, which means we need some nice, spooky content.
Agreed.
Which means Star Wars. Exactly right, Ami. You nailed it. So I brought...
Hey, wait, where are my books that I bought?
Right there.
No, I'll be right there.
So I brought a smattering... a smattering of books that we got here. So we've got... I went for 2, because I feel like he needs... his propers. We got 2 Junji Ito books. One is Venus in the Blind Spot. That's his newest one. That came out like less than a month ago, maybe a month. I don't know too much on that one. That's just a singular, self-contained story, I believe. Smashed is his most recent story collection, like his anthology. It's 13 small short stories in there. So basically, do we want one bigger story or 13 small ones? I feel like I'm kind of leaning on the small ones. I want to see more of his short stories. Then we've got the graphic novelization of In the Mountains of Madness. H.P. Lovecraft, one of my favorite authors. Been a minute since I've actually read the book, so getting able to get a nice graphic novel rendition of it too seems pretty fun. On the Marvel end, got Marvel Zombies. That's like right covered by the chat. There we go. That's good enough representation. Marvel doesn't have a whole lot of horror comics or like Halloween-based stuff. So like, I was like looking at Marvel lists, and I'm like, all right, yes, Morbius has comics and like Werewolf by Night, but I don't think those are good enough. So I'm like, Marvel Zombies, I guess it's like, yeah, I know. I'm not too jazzed about that one, but we needed something.
Agreed.
One that I am jazzed about, Batman: The Long Halloween.
I'm super stoked on that.
It says it all in the title. It's basically like the follow-up to Batman Year One.
100%.
So if you've read Batman Year One along with us, you'll be able to understand that one too. But also just a good standalone story. We get to see like basically the entirety of Batman's rogue gallery in a way that we usually don't. That I'm a big fan of. It's got my favorite, the Mad Hatter, in there, makes multiple appearances. So I was always a fan of that when I read it.
This artwork is fantastic.
Then we've got Lock and Key. Again, speaking of Lovecraft, this one, Volume 1, even called Welcome to Lovecraft. If you've seen the TV show, I think it's Netflix. There's a rendition of it. I haven't seen that, but I've read Lock and Key originally. It's solid. I like it a lot. As far as the indie scene, and then also indie. I don't really have any room here. Oops. This one's called Likely Stories. It's Neil Gaiman. It's a handful of, I think, just like 4. This one is super thin. Like this one, I just have to like couple with something else. But it's just a bunch of small Neil Gaiman stories. Again, after we read Sandman, I figured that it was, we need some more Neil Gaiman in our lives. Anybody in the chat? So Charlie says he votes smooshed. I definitely agree too.
Is that the newest one?
Newest anthology one, like short stories. This one is the newest like standalone story, Venus in the Blind Spot.
Yeah, I'm fine with.
Like this one came out 2020. This one was 2019, I believe. So
A new pick, I'm cool with that. Are we starting with the Junji Ito?
I think so. Yeah, Charlie says smooshed. Yeah, the cover on Venus is awesome. Let's go smash it, says Raidami. Smosh it. Hell yeah. Hey, Johnny.
Huh.
Let's get smashed.
Okay. On stream?
Exactly, yeah.
Mukbang!
Tomorrow. Well, no, not tomorrow. Sorry. Next Wednesday, we're all going to get smashed on stream. So, yeah, how about that? We're good with that? Let's make it official because also we might have a guest, Zachariah.
I'm so stoked for my boy Zach to be on the stream with us, dude.
Zach from
Hell yeah.
If you joined us last stream, Zach, one of our coworkers, usually in the back room Zach room, is going to be joining us. I believe it's not good. Don't even acknowledge it. It didn't happen.
The Zach room
is going to be joining us. He said he wanted to join us on a stream because he saw how just chaotic and silly and stupid it was. So he said that he wants to join us on a stream. He might just join us on a Tuesday one, so he doesn't have to read books. But if he were to read one, I think that this would be a good introduction because one, it's short stories. Surely a man of his attention span would be fine with chugging along with it. But two, Junji Ito just kicks ass. So.
Bro, IDW makes solid ass books.
Yeah,
dog.
it's
All
a
those
fucking
Turtles
it's a hardcover, man.
They're so nice.
Like you can actually put them in a book stand and they stand up. Yeah. Unlike, well, one, I mean, sorry, this one's not hardcover, but this is awesome. So
dude, isn't this a nice trade paperback?
Oh yeah, like the
Dark Victory is the same way. It's got like a weird texture to the cover. It's very slick.
Yeah, like
and the pages are like they flop just right. Yeah. They open nicely, no gutter loss, like very minimal on splash pages. Like, you know what's going on in there.
You know what's going on in there. I ain't got to remind you.
Jiffy, fast acting, and acid.
Alright, I do like the cover of Spider-Man 1, so seeing that is kind of neat. But, yeah. Yeah, Raidami, you going to join us in person next Wednesday? We'd love if you did. Start driving, my man. Start driving now. You'll get here, by Wednesday. Can I say comic books and chapter books are the same thing, right, Dami?
Dude,
I'm more offended than your Spanish class joke by that one. That one hit too close to home. You know that's not real.
Oh well.
Well, fine, right, Dami. You start walking. It's just.
This looks phenomenal. I've never read it.
Long Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks phenomenal.
I'm sure that'll be next week, but this week, let me get these out of the way so there's no confusion.
Yeah, but I swear on kid shows, because I don't give no beep. I haven't seen that stud in a minute.
That's a good looking emoji.
That's a good looking Wolverine. They're looking to replace Hugh Jackman.
Is that your screen?
Yeah, that's my
whatever they call it.
Yeah, what are those called? Glamour shot? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, headshot is that one, but like
yeah.
screen test is like where you do like the video and like you send them like the 30 seconds. All right, let's get smashed, Johnny. Yeah, so that solves that. We read Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Episode 24 will be Junji Ito's Smashed, the 13 short story collection. Yeah, no, don't.
That looks creepy!
I'm creeped out.
13 Chilling Nightmares, presented by the Master of Horror.
Wait, hold up 1 second, right down me. I still have that. Give me one moment. Yes, he's referencing.
Bro, do you know how many
you missed a couple. It's okay.
streams that car has cost me? A lot. I'm really pissed about that. Do you know how many dollars that car has cost me? More than streams.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is a guarantee. Yeah, I don't enjoy missing those right now, man. I know you're not picking on me, but man,
it wasn't intentional. But
it never is.
We needed somebody to hold your spot, and there he is. We got Wolverine with the claws, like he never left. Will always be here in our hearts. Thank you, Radami. But more amazing than that are you guys. Thanks everybody for coming on out and joining us. As always, have a good time. Sometimes it's more chaotic than others, like this one.
Chaotic with a K-A. Chaotic.
Yeah, I guess that's how that goes. We'll be back next Tuesday, possibly with Zach, or if not, we'll be back on Wednesday, possibly with Zach.
Maybe Zach was back.
On Wednesday, we'll be definitely talking about Smashed. So go out there, read that. We've still got them at the store. Feel free to call, because we've got, I think, 2 other copies still. I've already got my own. I bought that the day it came out because, of course,
big Junji Ito fan.
I've been waiting to read it though, and now I get my excuse. So, yeah, we'll be back next Wednesday to talk about that. How much at the store? Flip that over real quick.
$22.99 American, $32 Canadian, $15.99 UK.
22 for you boys, 18 from now until Wednesday.
Damn, sold. I get a better discount, but I work here.
Have Johnny buy it for you. But yeah, can I pay in yen?
According to the back of the book, no.
Yeah, Canadian only. Sorry, Charlie.
So, yeah,
You gotta pay Canadian.
loonies and toonies.
I was about to say, you monster. How many toonies is that?
10? 9.
9
I'm charging
toonies?
18.
They're $2?
18.
Pound sterling. Sorry. USD and Canadian SD.
You got any Marvel omnibuses you can trade for it? Ooh, now you can play that game.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Yeah,
No, you keep those.
Yeah, but obviously Omnibuy are more expensive, so you'd have to like cut off like 50 pages, right? Is that how it works? Is that the exchange rate?
If you ever bring a knife to an omnibus, I will bring a knife to you.
I've seen your knife. I know you've got one. That's the problem.
Right. That's the warning.
Charlie, we could talk about that.
I'm gonna toss that one on the cosmic treadmill. All right, we gotta get rolling.
Yep. All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks everybody.
This was a fun stream.
Raidami, Yeeter, Mongo, Charlie, everybody who swung by the chat, Dave,
Black Ranger,
Junji Ito. Always big ups to my band, Junji Ito.
Berserk Bookends.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. So have a good rest of your week. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. I'll probably be back on Monday to do Pokemon stuff as always. I'll see you guys back then. And remember, not all heroes wear capes.